I don't know what's happening actually. Amitabh sir, usually we like him with suit. Of late, what Rajini sir is doing is he goes with the character. You've got very powerful eyes. I think I should do more films.
Hello everybody, I'm Vivek MV and today I have with me actor Shivarajkumar. Hello sir, welcome to The Hindu.
Hi, thank you.
Sir, I want to start off with a question. How active are you on social media?
Frankly saying, I don't know. Actually, I don't. All my Twitter, this one, my daughter takes care of.
Right.
Nivedita, she only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the reason why I asked you is that the buzzword is Shivarajkumar on social media. Like they say that Shivarna has lit the social media on fire post the jailer release. So have you seen responses like memes, photographs, reels?
Yeah, I've been seeing from past 7-8 days, just going on seeing. I don't know what's happening actually, because I'm not very much active in social media, but whatever this one should be posted or birthdays might be any thing to wish about anybody or anything like that. My daughter takes care of it, Nivedita,
Right.
and she asked me what to put.
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
give what I should tell.
Right.
So otherwise, she only takes care of everything.
Right. So, like, how does it feel? Like, right from big cutouts and celebrations outside theaters, and then of course, people watch your films on TV, and now being a sensation on social media. Is it like a full circle?
Surprisingly, I'm shocked that how come I became so famous in social media. I think thanks to Jailer's team actually. First to Nelson sir and Kalanidhi Maran sir, Sun
Yeah.
Pictures, and Rajini sir.
Right.
Of course, the main
Right.
leader, Rajini
Yeah.
sir. I think I should thank all these people.
I'll tell you the names that people have given you out of love. Karunada Chakravarti, hat-trick hero, century star, and right now they call you the OG, the original gangster. So, what is it with Shivraj Kumar and gangster role? How do you perfect that role?
First, actually, if we say a negative shade role means, I can say Muttanna, I played dual role.
Right.
Where one is
Yeah.
honest guy, one is
Grey,
gangster.
yeah, gangster.
Then next, Moradha Marili, he's not a gangster. He wants to become a police officer.
Right.
But people gives a name like Rowdy. Actual gangster film, underworld film started with Upendra.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that attitude, it gives a different style. That body language, you can see. And there are many people who have done, take for example, Amitabh Bachchan sir.
Yeah.
With Dawn, Agnipath.
Right.
That style walk, that swag of his walking style, or wearing a suit and putting a suit one side.
Correct.
See, a lot of things count.
Right.
So attitude. And for me, sincerely being a fan of Amitabh Bachchan sir and Kamal Haasan sir.
Yeah.
So Amitabh sir, usually we like him with suit.
Uh-huh.
And the voice, the diction, the way he sits,
Right.
that attitude, he puts his hand like this.
Uh-huh.
Some style, it gives a kick.
Yeah, you mentioned Amitabh Bachchan. He was in my list, but like while you were growing up, the idea of mass hero, right? We'll start with your father, Rajkumar sir. He has done a lot of roles. Among them, which is your favorite mass role that he did, like a mass hero?
Simha the Kerala the Simha has done.
Right.
But historical films, many things is there. It's not exactly mass because he's a king.
Exactly. Yeah.
He is mass by himself. It's not mass in the sense that you should fight out. Bangar the Mansha is a mass role.
Yeah. Like
where
people's
choice. That is he himself is a mass.
Yeah. He did that James Bond series.
Yeah, Bond series.
Correct.
Bond series. Yeah. There's more than stylish roles.
Correct.
Because only 2 Bonds were there.
Yeah. Correct.
Those time English cinemas we had a lot of Bonds. But here, when you come to Indian screen, we had Jai Shankar and Rajkumar were the 2 Bonds, and very successful. Yeah. And he has been all the Bond series where Bhagwan Dore he directed. All the films were hit. That was dubbed in Tamil also.
And like you have mentioned about your admiration towards Kamal Haasan, like when we think of him, it's mostly again same like body transformation, getting into different characters.
Yeah.
But which movie did you see Kamal Haasan as the mass hero? Like, can you remember 1 or 2?
I can say Sakalaka Lavavan.
Okay.
Sakalaka Lavavan is Paka mass style.
Right. for you, like which is that Rajnikant film that of a different era, which was a proper masala mass movie of him,
I think Padayappa was
right?
Pakka Padayappa was
Yeah, yeah,
Kamas and
right. Okay,
classic
correct.
and Shivaji.
Shivaji. Yeah,
Style means people expects that style
yeah,
from Rajinikanth. But we actually what happened, I try to do different style of
right.
mass films using the body language
Correct.
because I'm basically from institute.
Yeah,
So
right.
what happened, we try to uh, go in detail about the character.
Yeah,
What can be done for the
correct.
betterment? Improvise for that.
Yes, yes,
But people there, they want Rajini sir style,
exactly.
whatever it is, where that style, that hair,
Yeah,
somewhere. But sometime off late, what Rajini sir is doing is he goes with the character,
he's experimenting more.
experimenting with that. He adds a little style. That's the biggest plus point.
Yeah, yeah. So he's getting the pulse of the character, and then
And then the style.
yeah, yeah. Sir, during the Jailer, I think the trailer launch or the audio launch, if I'm not wrong, Rajnikant sir said that before KGF or Kantara, Kannada industry was not entirely known as much as Bollywood or something. So with something like a KGF, Kantara, and now your role as well, industries like they're crossing boundaries. Like it's not limited only to Kannada, Tamil, or something like that. But I want you to tell me, during the prime of Dr. Rajkumar sir or say Putana Kanaga, how was the industry seen by people outside Karnataka?
Rajkumar's film, many films were remade in
Right.
other languages.
Yeah.
Very big stars. Amitabh sir did, Sanjeev Kumar did,
Yeah.
Shivaji Ganeshan sir did. Psychological films only Putana Kangal was able to.
Correct.
Sharapanjara, then Geje Puje. Those are all genuine thought. Even nobody can. What people are now thinking to do was done by Putana Kangal long back.
Right. Sir, now when you talk about acting, right, even a star acting or a mass acting is also an act, like a performance, because it's not easy for everybody to pull off. So, which was that movie that first gave you that confidence that I could be this very, stylish mass hero in your career?
I think Ranaranga.
Right.
Ranaranga was
Yeah.
that we had that style.
Right.
Then Simadamari.
Correct. Yeah.
That had that attitude,
Okay.
the dialogue delivery.
Yeah, I have those films in my list. Before that, let's talk about your eyes. People are, very crazy about your eyes after Jailer's scene. So, which is that director who saw that potential that can be shown in a very powerful way?
I think first was when I did Modaza Marelli,
Ah,
my father had said to my mother,
okay, okay,
he never says to me,
okay,
well, you'll just put the arms and say, just tap and go off.
okay.
That's the relationship we had.
Okay.
Even if it is a bad film, also, I say, it's okay.
Yeah,
You'll tap and go. You won't say what is the drawbacks or anything. They could have done better. I think somewhere we went wrong. No problem. It's still,
yeah,
this is not the end. It goes.
right.
And whenever the film is good, also he'll go and say to mommy, ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹತ್ರ
Yeah,
ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಏನು ಅವನು ಬರೀ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲೇ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು.
nice.
ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಚ್ ಎ ಬಿಗ್ ಹೀರೋ.
Exactly.
ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಅಂತ ಹೀರೋ, ಅವ್ರ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್, ಅವ್ರ ಕಣ್ಗಳೇ ಚಂದ.
ಹೌದು, exactly.
ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸಿ ಇವನ್ ದೇರ್ that eyes nerve speaks lot of things.
Right.
Expressionally, that smile is there. Smile is not only on his lips, on his eyes.
Exactly.
My father, he speaks about his son to his wife, my mother. She's saying, "ಏನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಣ್ಣು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪಾಪ ತುಂಬಾ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಐಸ್. ಅವ್ನ ತಾತನ ತರ. He won't say like me.
Yeah.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ನ ತಾತನ ತರ. Like his father.
Correct.
ಅದು now why we say our father,
Yeah.
like that we say his father.
Correct.
Then mummy will come and tell. Apart from that, Upendra did, he says, fan ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕಣ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ.
Okay.
Your eyes, such a spark is there. And Gauri Shankar first,
Yeah.
cameraman. Always he gives a special light.
Okay.
Always he makes me, he tells only one thing. After Rajkumar, the only interest I take for close-up is you.
Okay. Nice.
You've got very powerful eyes.
And second thing is, now that you said from in institute also, how do you how have you worked on your body language? I'll give you two scenes. Like one is that in Tagaru, no, this is in Kadipuddi, where they ask all the rowdies to assemble in one place, and Avinash, the police officer, wants to interact with you. So you walk and come, and suddenly all the rowdies look at you, and you give a look, and you are walking also. And same thing with Mufti, the way you get down from the
Chopper.
chopper and walk till the chair. So how has that changed? Like that screen presence, how do you bring it?
That one, that character weightage was like that.
Right. Yeah.
He's a cool guy
Yeah.
because he has seen everything. That's why we are taking the prequel.
Correct. Yeah.
Why
Bhairathi Ranagal.
Bhairathi Ranagal? That is a prequel we are taking of. Why he became Bhairathi Ranagal?
Okay.
Why he became so popular?
Yeah.
What was he? Not that all of a sudden he became. That is the detaility he is giving you. Narthan is giving. So that one, no, if you come and see Bhairathi Ranagal, it will be more effective. But there, no, when he said about the character, the dress, costume, the way he used to explain, that came. And I said, what we can do many things, but which you liked.
Okay. You gave inputs. Okay.
Yeah, like this. It is like this. How do you want? You can just choose, because I can't take only my idea.
Yeah. What is that one idea that you gave him? If you can tell us.
That walk will be very casual, very very slow. That pace with the baby, he doesn't talk much.
Yes.
Only looks he'll give. When you look also, it's not that you frown your face. If you frown your face again for the expression sake,
Yes.
when you come also, that it need not be very forceful. If you looks also, you just look in such a way that something is wrong with this guy.
Right.
There are two options.
Correct.
One is seeing with the doubt. If you from here to lower down to up, no, you'll have that expression. Already is doubtful. Otherwise, simply seeing him and just giving lot of variations.
Yeah. So the reason why I asked about this body language is on screen it looks very simple. Okay. But are there retakes or are there like discussions before that?
100% is there.
Okay.
Sometimes that doesn't like.
Okay.
He'll say, try something else. I say, okay.
Okay.
Because we should convince him, because he would have imagined something else.
Okay. Right.
That time it is very this one. Because in Jailer, for example, fight master was there, Shiva, stunt master.
Yeah.
He was taking another one.
Right.
The director comes, sir, tumma simple, cool avanga sir.
Okay.
ஒரு டென்ஷன் வேணாம் சார், ஆறாம அந்த இது பண்ணி சும்மா அந்த ஸ்மோக் விட்டுனே வாங்க சார்.
Right.
Let that look be very sharp, calm, composed.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to be worried about. Because you're the person who are given the idea.
Yes.
Send the people to him.
Yeah.
You'll be more cleverer.
True.
Like nobody can touch you.
Yeah.
That confidence is there.
Yes. So he's very cool while he
Very
walks.
cool he comes. And that to tissue paper at the back. It just keeps, pushes.
Yeah.
And when that long comes also, he just sees that long. He looks at him. Means how many longs I have seen.
Yeah.
Because long means it's a long story of.
Exactly. Yeah.
It gives connection to Mike this one.
Yeah.
Because
Your career also.
might be many people doesn't know.
Yes. Yes.
So this long has got a long story with me.
Yeah.
It is attached to me with I say from Modu the Marelli,
Yeah.
then Om, Santa, Jogi, Jugaya.
Yes. And now that you mentioned that word magic, right? So it's happened. Like people are loving that scene. When did you watch the scene first in theaters, and you tell about the reaction that you witnessed?
I saw in Mysore, Woodlands Theatre.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I was taken aback. My God,
Okay.
scare is there in everybody. That has developed there beautifully. And second connection was with this one. Okay, with the families.
Yes.
When he himself says, Rajini sir says, "Anga moodavathu oruthar irupana." That this one was so beautiful.
The build up to it was very nice.
Beautiful. So the connection, that is all director's job,
Yeah.
So this is how it works out. And body language, we'll also have one idea. Sometimes they say always hero should be straightly walk, should not bend down.
Yeah.
But even bending down has got lot of vision, lot of things,
Correct.
They don't know.
Yeah.
I'll say, why always hero means he'll be like this, or mass hero means he should be like this. No,
Correct.
the mass hero can come like this.
Yeah.
Then he can hit.
Yes. Yes.
That is there. How we change our body language.
True.
It doesn't mean that you should be like this one.
Yeah.
Even next to you, your bodyguard comes, even he'll be like this. Even when you come like this, everybody look the same.
There's no variation.
No variation. When everybody is coming, when he's coming, no, oh my God. bodyguards are coming like this, hero is coming like this. Oh my god! There is some changes.
Yeah.
That is what is body language. That's why institute. Why we joined institute means theoretically and practically we can gel with it and go.
Yeah.
So these things I learned from the film institute, and I should thank my father for that.
Right. And the last bit is, of course, in Jailer, there are not much dialogues, but we know how powerful your dialogue delivery is. Right from, like, even the recent example is Mufti itself.
Mufti.
Yeah. But again, from the institute or from your experience, which was that first film or like which gave you that kick of delivering a powerful dialogue?
I can say from this one usual family drama films
Family
like
drama.
Chigil the Kanasu.
Yeah.
A lot of things are there where you can know the roots, no?
Yeah.
That is very different,
Exactly.
very different.
Yeah. But in this particular kind of style, what are the variations you do?
That's Tagaru, you can say.
Yeah.
Tagaru.
Correct. So after Jailer, now everybody wants a Shivarajkumar guide, the guide of mass films of Shivarajkumar. So I have picked some movies, and I want you to tell about playing the character and how this scene played out also. First, we'll start off, like you spoke about your association with Long. So in Om, there is a scene where Prema throws the Long to you, and that's when you start fighting. So can you talk about that scene, because there's rain, it's shot in rain. There's a lot of chase sequences, and in your face, it's not like the swag and attitude because you have been forced to fight.
Force, yeah.
Can you talk how that scene was shot?
That was brilliantly done actually, because he loves that girl.
Yes.
He believes that girl.
Yeah.
So I should save my girl.
Yes. Correct.
That was a thing put on my head.
Yeah.
And what is wrong in it? He says, you see there, the two cows are going.
Yeah.
They hit.
Yeah.
In what angle they hit? Because now it's a crime. We can't hit any animals.
Correct. Yeah.
Those time it was. See, because it won't turn back to you.
Yes.
That's why they came and they are just. Now, once you turn back, you see what will happen. Somehow that style, that sounding, that rain effect,
yes,
everything will count.
It adds to that.
It adds to that, and everybody's performance there. Prema's shouting, whatever it is, everything will count.
Yeah. So that is one scene. Second scene is, of course, your introduction scene. Like now, how we are talking about there are no dialogues. It's all about attitude. Can you talk about that scene where you burn the sari and you light a cigarette and you meet Prema? That scene. Can you talk about that?
There also, no, they don't show the hero till then. Who is that Satya? Everybody that curiosity. When Rajini sir said, one of the finest introduction for any hero I've never seen like this. Always, now also he just tell, what an introduction, Again, the content of the scene.
Right. Yeah.
He is in love with that girl.
Yeah.
Why violent love?
Yeah. Correct.
And when he says he's disturbed, means you can't live happily. What is life? He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Its name itself, Satya, means there's a truth.
Yeah.
There's a truth behind. So the character put in was like that. When you open this one, that attitude, again cigar in this one, and lighter in this one, and without any no extra looks, simply comes any violent, that again the get up with small stubble, scribbled hair, lighting, Gauri Shankar's lighting with the yellow frame, and again the eyes lit very this one, seeing that create everybody's hard work is there.
Correct.
So that was the way, and the fire, and again the fire, usual fire when original fire when you shoot, that heat of the fire, it will give one warm this one for us from the body. Automatically you intend to act. Just see like this. Again, I have to change my expression when he goes near, because whenever you get up from the fire, that fire lows down, and your face also calms down. And when you go to your this one person, how you touch the feel. Everything is there.
True.
So this was the thing, the scene happened, and he took it in a round trolley.
Oh, nice.
Round trolley. This will be going again. With three angles, one full figure, one mid figure. Again the close, that music also.
Correct.
Again the music added.
Yes.
When he gets up, automatically. It was terrific. So everybody's work we can see. That's how this magic happens actually.
And one thing about the gangster dramas that you have done is that it doesn't entirely glorify gangsters. What you're trying to say in each of these films, Jogi or Satya, is that if you commit a crime, you'll have to pay for it.
Yes.
And another thing is you're sometimes forced into something that you don't want to do. So starting from home itself, how was playing Satyamurthy?
I think it was so beautiful because the screenplay was like that.
Hmm.
He tells what is life logic.
Hmm.
This thing you did to me. Yes.
Yeah.
In that day, I was for my family.
Yeah.
Today, you're doing for your family.
Correct.
See, everybody faces that. That's the truth. This is the reality. You have to face everything, but it was not my mistake. Police could have done something else.
Correct.
But system is not like that. It has become like that.
Correct.
Now you put me in that place now.
Yeah.
For you to revenge, I have become a bad person now.
Correct.
Now again I'm loving you. That's enough. Now you understood your mistake. No,
Yeah.
I'm not a person like that who wants to harm your sister's
Yeah.
baby or your friend.
Yes.
So called this one. Even she'll say he did not do anything.
Correct. That's a nice
That's a
screenplay.
nice
decision.
screenplay.
Yeah.
This one. So those things, actually it was very cleverly done.
Yeah.
Very cleverly, very brilliantly done.
Mm.
And then he becomes silent. Again he goes.
Yeah.
When he comes, now I want you.
Correct.
And don't come near me. After that's all. Forget it.
Yeah. Correct.
Again he pulls and this rowdy, I only cut this.
Yeah.
One thing always you say, you have put me on the tiger already. You have
Yes.
made me to ride a tiger.
Yeah.
Whether it's difficult or not, it should be riding. If I get down from that, it will eat me up.
Right. Yeah.
So rowdyism is like that.
Correct.
So death is only from for any rowdy. Death is ultimately somebody else will kill you.
Yeah. That's the feeling.
So that's this one. So that one morally, everybody, there's some logic he has put, and now he has changed.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
How we got the full thing as a book of
Yes.
home. That's cleverly done.
Yeah.
That's totally this one. Again, Jogi, he comes for his mother's sake. He comes.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
So a lot of variations are there.
Correct. And coming to that, how at that point of time when the movie released, can you tell the atmosphere, how it was, the reception, and how did it change your career?
No, it became something else. It became.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, my God. The whole, Indian screen. I had an offer for doing in Hindi also.
Oh, nice.
NCCP, so he saw.
Okay.
I would like to tell you if Shivaraj wants to do in Hindi.
Super.
That time, okay, we couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mummy had already promised rights for somebody else.
Right.
So
Okay. So it kind of became a nationwide sensation.
nationwide
also.
sensation.
Super. Like you mentioned about Jogi, I'll start with one scene again. The difficulty of that scene, because again, your introduction, a lot of people attack you in a jail, and you're running, and you kind of catch a pipe and you pluck it out. How did you like do that? What are the challenges for that?
Nothing. That one, it's made preparation are like that, so
Yeah.
that if I pull, it will come.
Come out.
That again, that this one will come out.
Yeah. The
Water will come.
Yes.
And naturally, these
Yeah.
things when it passes,
Mm.
that with the hairstyle,
Yes.
with the breeze and all, the attitude will come.
Yeah.
Naturally, it will come.
The way you look at the rowdies itself was very, scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
And because he's like that, they build up because he has faced that many problems. I want to be. Why they are not leaving me?
Mm, mm.
Why they are not leaving me? Why they are behind me?
Correct. And that also, if you take Kannada pop culture, the music and Jogi's attire itself,
Attire.
the jeans pant, and
It became a trend.
yeah. Can you talk about that after the film? How was the response?
I think it was we can see any people, any small kids, they wanted jogi pant.
Jogi pant.
And that hand mark is there.
Correct.
That type they wanted. That came off. That became a designer wear.
Right.
That's a big thing. Actually, these things, almost 2-3 films happened for me from AK-47 jeans. I used to.
Correct. Yeah.
That jeans again, it came the name of AK-47 jeans.
Oh, nice.
Like that, it's many this one and cup.
Yes.
Killing Veerappan, I did that cup.
Correct. Yeah. Right.
That became a trend.
Yes.
And pen in Drona. I'll be holding. That became this one. So sometimes usually some spark is there where
Correct.
that people will get.
Correct. Yeah. And we remember, I think Rajinikanth sir also watched Jogi in Bangalore.
Yeah, yeah, with my father only watched.
Okay. And what was his first?
Both were in tears. The Appajinu tears lidru, avaru tears
Okay.
lidru.
Yeah.
Seeing father, he was more
Okay.
attached, and he was so, my God. We can't forget that scene. My father was crying, he was holding him, he was crying.
Okay.
Media was there, everything, and it was
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah. Because it was a gangster film, but very emotional in the core.
Very, very emotional,
Yes.
very emotional.
Sir, coming to Kadipuddi, do you think that it deserved more love when it released and the response that it got? Because it was a very stylish and very modern gangster film, I thought, in terms of the writing and the.
Very beautiful film, and it took off very well.
Yeah.
Took off very well,
Yeah.
and we expected more
Yeah.
actually, but
Yeah.
somehow it did 50 days
Yes.
actually.
Yes.
It was supposed to do more,
Yeah.
more good actually.
Yeah.
But talk wise, I think universally everybody liked the
Yes.
film.
So just sticking to Kadipudi and talking about Jogi also, when you play these gangster role, there's a lot of chases, right? Running around to do. I'll take Jogi's example. There's a long chase till the interval point where you chase this hero, the villain
Bida's
Bida.
character.
Yeah, and even in Kadipudi, when Radhika Pandit's character realizes she's pregnant and she's going back home, you're chasing a hero from a long place. So, as a character, hero, how fit and energetic you have to be to do these chases.
Actually,
And the
basically, I'm a
stunts
good
also.
athlete.
Right.
Yeah, I run well, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow that power has come. I think because of my. Usually, I used to run that time.
Okay.
For about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I used to
Yeah.
run that time. Might be that stamina is getting me back here.
Right.
And now I started walking from 4, 5 years.
Okay.
I've been walking 9 to 10 kilometers per
Right.
day
Right.
in a morning walk within 1 hour
Yeah.
span. It's a speed walk.
Yeah.
So somehow I'm trying to maintain the pace.
Lovely.
That's it.
Right.
Otherwise, that would have helped me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But 100% you need fit. You can put dupes, but still
Yeah,
that
exactly.
originality,
Yeah.
that aggression, no? That this one is different when you do original.
Yeah. And for an actor, like it feels satisfied that you have done the stunt instead of.
Because when you run and come and you understand also that
Yeah,
that
it
gasping
looks
that
natural.
gives something else.
Yeah.
When you speak the dialogue, everything will become natural. Otherwise, if you wanted to talk, no,
That
and
looks
if you
fake.
runs and comes and you talk, no, that'll have a different range.
Right, right. And doing Tagaru, how different was it? Like you mentioned, there are no like fight sequences or elevation scenes. It's like a smart cop. He knows what he's doing.
So intelligent cop.
Very intelligent.
Tagaru means what, you know? Always Tagaru fights with his head.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is the idea of Tagaru.
The clashes.
The clashes, no, the
Yeah.
clashes. So always he clashes with his head. His brain, he uses the brain.
Yes. So staying
Just
true.
cleverly done, cleverly does he handles.
Yeah.
How to get the things.
Sir, another thing is now there's a lot of requests about wanting to watch these films that we mentioned, right? Home, Tagaru, Jogi, everything. Is there an effort to, or can we expect an effort to release these things with subtitles?
The chances are there.
Right.
We were just planning.
Okay.
Sometimes we can dub, but Tagaru is already given the rights.
Okay.
Now Vikram Prabhu is that's
Right.
releasing, right? So we don't want to.
Correct. Yeah.
Other films, I think Om,
Yeah.
Tamil we can dub.
Yeah. Even Jogi, it was remade.
Jogi, Jogi is already released. No, never problem.
Correct. Yeah.
Jogi, then Kadipuddi is also very good for.
Exactly. Finally, of course, after Jail, another big project is Captain Miller. How was the experience?
It was very wonderful, sir. Because you should see the making of Captain Miller.
Okay.
Very different. And here I share little more screen space.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
With Dhanush, and it's very Dhanush sir. I think it was very good. Nice experience.
Yeah.
In shoot and outside the shoot,
Okay.
we had nice fun.
Okay.
We went out for dinner and all. With
Right.
night hotel hogi 10:30 night. The whole mess was closed. Only we, his kids and we, our team was there. Sat there, had nice dosa, nice chicken, mutton and all.
Right.
And he said, Nalla irukkum, vaanga sir. He used to go. There daily we used to meet in the sets. And first schedule my wife came. She cooked for everybody.
Okay.
For him, he is vegetarian.
Correct.
So she cooked sambar, dal, everything for him.
Right.
And his sons liked biryani.
Okay.
So adalla big matter. She had baked even some kicks also there.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
so it was fantastic fun actually. Nice. It was more like a family,
Yeah.
and because the production is very close.
Mm.
That, Satyajyoti film is more closer to
Right.
family, and the director Arun Matheswaran was so sweet.
Yeah.
The entire crew, the
Yeah.
cameraman, and Dinesh was a action master
Right.
who did brilliantly well to handle such a big crowd,
Yeah.
very big crowd. He handled it very well. The same person is doing for Bharati Ranaga also.
Oh, right.
He's the action master for that.
Right. After 60, this feels like you've just started your career with the kind of
Yeah,
response.
it's almost like the response getting almost I've started my career again.
Mm.
And one more thing is I'm not here to compete or
Yeah.
this one, because already God has given me one position in Karnataka,
Correct.
which I can never forget. It's always my priority is this one.
Correct.
There, because for acting there are no language barriers.
Right.
So should reinvent ourselves. So it's just like reinventing myself
Correct.
in other fields, but showing this love, I think I should do more films.
Right. Right. So we will see you experimenting.
Experimenting, yeah, more.
Superb, sir. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for your time. Yeah. For more such content, keep watching the Hindi.